Madam Koi Koi story. In the heart of Nigeria, in a boarding school located deep in the quiet town of Oguta, students whispered a name that adults dismissed as childish superstition. But every student knew the truth in their bones. Madam Koi Koi was real. She wasn't just a ghost. She was vengeance with red lipstick. They said you could hear her before you saw her. Koi Koi Koi. The sound of her red high-heeled shoes clicking down the hallway in the middle of the night. The legend began decades ago. Madam Kemi Oladimeji was once the most feared and admired teacher in the school. She was tall, elegant, and always wore bright red heels to work. She commanded silence in class and expected perfection from her students. Some loved her, many feared her, and a few hated her. Unknown to the students, Madam Kemi had a dark secret. She was in a forbidden affair with the headmaster, Headmaster Tayo, a married man with 2 children and a wife who was also a respected member of the town council. Their romance was bold, reckless, and passionate. But secrets don't stay hidden forever. One weekend, Madam Kemi cornered the headmaster in his office and told him she was pregnant. She demanded he leave his wife and marry her. She even threatened to expose their affair. Headmaster Tayo panicked, not because he feared the scandal, but because he feared losing his position, salary, and status. And so he did the unthinkable. He plotted to remove her. One stormy night, under the heavy rumble of thunder, he invited Madam Kemi to a supposed private meeting on the unfinished 3rd floor of the school. She arrived in her fiery red heels. Coy, coy, coy. Unaware she was being lured to her doom. Tayo confronted her. They argued. She slapped him. He pushed her. She stumbled. Her heel caught on a loose plank, and she fell over the edge. She screamed as she dropped to her death. The headmaster panicked. In terror, he grabbed her body, wrapped it in a school bedsheet, and buried her behind the dormitory where the red hibiscus bushes grew. The next Monday, he announced that Madam Kemi had resigned and relocated abroad. But the students knew something was wrong. The senior girls whispered that they saw her handbag still in the teacher's lounge. The junior boys swore they heard the clicking of heels late at night long after the announcement. And then the sightings began. Students woke at midnight to the sound of koi, 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 all through the hallway. A girl claimed she saw a tall woman in a white dress, face blurred, lips unnaturally red, walking past the toilet door. Another student said he heard a whisper outside his window saying, "I am still here." The school tried to ignore it. Until one night, things escalated. A senior student named Adeobi was in the dorm washing her socks when she heard the clicking sound. Koi, koi, koi. She thought it was one of her friends playing around. But the hallway lights flickered, and she smelled hibiscus and formaldehyde. Then she saw a figure standing at the end of the corridor, tall, elegant, with blood-red heels. Adeobi froze. The figure turned. The lipstick-red smile stretched across her face. Madam Koi Koi whispered, "Tell him, I'm waiting." Adeobi screamed so loud the entire dorm woke up. When the teachers rushed to her, Adeobi was shaking violently, pointing at the empty hallway. The entire school was thrown into chaos. Rumors spread like wildfire. Parents threatened to withdraw their children. The headmaster grew nervous. And then, the twist, Madam Koi Koi began appearing in Tayo's dreams. Every night, he woke sweating, hearing the clicking. Every night her voice hissed, "Confess." Meanwhile, his wife, Madam Funk Tayo, started to notice her husband's torment. One night, she demanded the truth. Pressured, trembling, cornered, Tayo confessed everything. But Funk was not horrified. She was furious, because she already knew about the affair, but not the murder. And now she had leverage. The next morning, she marched into the school board meeting and exposed the entire scandal. The town went into uproar. Tayo was arrested, and as officers dragged him away, a sudden wind blew across the school grounds. The hibiscus bushes near the dorm rustled, as if something beneath them had shifted. That very night, after Tayo was taken away, the students heard something strange. Not loud, not frightening, more like a farewell. The soft clicking of heels walking down the hallway, and fading, then gone. The next week, a dig near the hibiscus bushes revealed skeletal remains, female, and wearing a rusted fragment of a red heel. The town buried her properly. The students lit candles. And from that day forward, no one ever heard the clicking again. But the real scandal? After the investigation, it was revealed that Madam Funk Tayo, the headmaster's wife, had known about the secret meeting that led to the death. and she had intentionally loosened the floor plank on the third floor earlier that day. She hadn't planned the murder directly, but she created the trap that ensured it. Madame Kimmy wasn't just betrayed by one person, she was betrayed by two. And some say that while Madame Koi Koi finally found rest, Madame Funk now hears something at night. Footsteps, soft, echoing, following her. Koi Koi Koi.